Okay, this is my video. Um yeah, just that here's about kites. Basically kites, they lift up and they're really cool. And
It's real sad
well,
boy hours.
if you really think about it, kites are kind of the most fundamental, things for making good aerospace objects and trajectories. You can see they're lifted up by that wind stuff, right? That's a Japanese kite right there. It's a pretty typical one. But kites, if you really think about it, they're kind of the first aeroplane that humans made. Here's a actual picture of me when I was about 9 years old.
Please give me an
Or I think that was me when I was 15. I can't really tell. Either way, I was flying a kite back then. And as you can see, it uses the wind to bring up the kite with the string. The tail, it keeps it so that the kite doesn't fly all over. And that the triangle part that everyone knows as the kite, that's what keeps the kite up in the air because it has very very high surface area and low volume, and it's very flat, making it so that it can catch a lot of wind, so that it goes up.
That's not how it works.
And kites, basically, they were invented way back in time. I think in 202, and
Actually, it was 206.
basically the Chinese used them. The Chinese, they dropped bombs from them. The Chinese dropped bombs from them on the Huns, and so they actually had firecrackers and stuff attached to the kite, so that when the kite falls on them after being, because this was the 200s, they didn't have very good aerodynamics. So when the kite fell on them, the firecrackers would get in their eyes and they would actually blind the Huns. And yeah, some say that in the mythical legends that the Chinese didn't actually invent kites. In fact, it was the Americans in 2012, actually. That's a picture of my dad. He also invented a kite. It was called the Kite Mach 1. It looks something like this. As you can see, they dropped it in World War II. It's actually a really big kite if you think about it. Because like if you think about it, it's got the tail, it drops, it works. That's how kites work in basic. But anyway, credits to me, music to me, everything else to me. It was all
Please
me.
give me an A.
Thank you.
Please give me an A, Mr.
Bum ba 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 bum
Bum.